This is our HVAC indoor air handler. We've got our exterior airflow closed down. Okay, that's our fresh air induction. It's closed space, open cell insulation. This attic light should have a cage over it so that people don't bump into it and break it for safety reasons. So it's an electric heat pump system. This is our primary and secondary drain line. Our secondary drain line should be sealed where it exits through the soffit. You saw that in a previous video. This is the primary evaporator drain line. And it goes down there somewhere. Okay. We have a shallow P, and it's insulated. The P-trap's insulated. That's a good thing. But it's a shallow P-trap. And a lot of manufacturers, and I get it, they sell this part, but a lot of manufacturers are, and I think Carrier is one of them, by the way. I think Carrier is one of them. And a lot of manufacturers think that the P-trap should be deeper. Just saying. Safety pans in place. While it's good to seal up all the air duct, when you have a closed attic space like this with open spray foam, I mean, we got air recirculation here, we got air supply, we're actually conditioning this space. And it loads up, and then it makes it very efficient downstairs. So it's kind of a, you know, if you're used to old school, it's kind of a difficult concept to wrap your mind around sometimes. But there we go. There we go. Check this out. This wasn't supposed to, let me go ahead and get the air conditioning out of the way. There's our air filter, 20 by 25 by 5. You want to replace this air filter on move-in. Okay, so that you have a good starting point, you know? So, reference point to when to replace it again and again and again. So, but I'm up here and I'm looking around. We're going to get off of the air conditioning here for a moment. The air duct, you know, it's not supposed to be crushed like it's crushed, kinked like it's kinked. That's not supposed to be happening. Not supposed to be happening, but there it is. Got some crushed and kinked air duct. But this attic, okay, so we got crushed and kinked air duct, 20 by 25 by 5 filter, shallow P-trap. Okay, and then we also talked about the soffit that should have been sealed around here. So let's back, and we talked about the light that should have a cage around it to protect us. This is a truss system. This is a truss system. So this was manufactured, brought out, and assembled in the field. It makes it a very strong system, and just about, if you will, foolproof. Until people go around cutting it. They had to cut it to make this fit. Just cut it. Just cut it, Philip. We're going to the beer store. Oh, Doug, you're the fastest carpenter in the shop. Air conditioning guy did that. The carpenter didn't do that. The air conditioning guy, he came in, and the trades are very myopic. All they see, air conditioning guy doesn't see structure. This board's in the way for this air conditioning system, so they just whacked it. They barely squeezed it in over here. Barely squeezed it in over here, but over here we just couldn't make it. Just couldn't make it, so we whacked it off right there. So you damaged a cord. You damaged the truss cord. An engineer, the engineer on site, the engineer, what is it called? In charge of the project, on record. The engineer on record should sign this off.